Hey there, what's up, guys? So, thanks for tuning in. We're going to be talking today about why the Green Lantern, I believe, will be in the Arrowverse. So, as you guys have seen, the Arrow and Flash universe, the Arrowverse, has popped up some amazing characters. We have the Flash, Green Arrow, Black Canary, Hawkgirl, Atom, Rip Hunter, and many more characters that are just popping up every single episode that we get. We get new characters all the time, which is amazing. That's what makes these shows so good. But what about the Green Lantern? So we have gotten a lot of Easter eggs about the Green Lantern. About 5 episodes of The Flash actually mention Ferris Air, and about 4 episodes of Arrow mention Ferris Air. Now, if you guys don't know, Ferris Air from the comic is the company that Hal Jordan works for. He is a test pilot for Ferris Air. Now, we have got some really big Easter eggs, like I said, and mentions for Ferris Air throughout a bunch of different episodes. But the biggest Easter egg that we did get for the Green Lantern in the show so far was on the Rogue Air episode, where the Flash and Captain Cold and Golden Glider all team up to transport the metahumans to the Ferris airfield, where they're supposed to be meeting an Argus plane to transport them to Argus's prison on the island. So the reason I said it was the biggest Easter egg, because on their way there, they pull up to Ferris Air, and they're, I thought this place was shut down. Well, it was. It all happened when a test pilot vanished. So when they mentioned that, I got giddy as hell. I was like, oh my god, Green Lantern. But guys, this was one of those big Easter eggs that got to me, and I love the Green Lantern. So as soon as I heard it, I was like, yes, please, we're going to get the Green Lantern. Now, this being said, if you guys don't know, we have multiple Green Lanterns to choose from. The one that they reference as the test pilot is Hal Jordan. Now, Hal Jordan personally is my favorite Green Lantern because he has gone from the greatest Green Lantern to the greatest villain, Parallax, all the way back to the greatest Green Lantern and the leader of the Green Lantern Corps. Now, he is an amazing character with so much backstory where you can get into so many different storylines with him. That he's even had a long-standing run of a team-up with the Green Arrow. Throughout the comics, there have been the Green Arrow, Green Lantern comics that had a very long run. They had some amazing stories in that comic series. Some of the best that have ever been written in the Green Lantern comics took place partnered up with Green Arrow. Now, the reason I hope that we're going to get Hal Jordan is just that. He has so many amazing stories to choose from, and he is by far one of the greatest Green Lanterns, but that's a personal opinion thing. Now, guys, besides him, we do have many other Green Lanterns, especially Earthbound Green Lanterns. We also have Kyle Rayner, which is probably the fan favorite Green Lantern, who is an artist. He is an awesome character, and he actually becomes Ion. He becomes, when Hal Jordan destroys the power battery, he becomes a walking, talking power battery and becomes the last Green Lantern. He is an amazing character, well-rounded Green Lantern that we could easily see come to light. We also have Simon Bass, which is actually one of the newest Green Lanterns. He's a very awesome character, and I would love to see him. He's got a rough, gritty, more of a street feel to him, but he is just a badass Green Lantern, and I would love to see him come to life. You can also go with the one that everyone has been talking about, and all the rumors are about, which is John Stewart. It is rumored, and it has also had the flame stoked by David Ramsey, who plays John Diggle. A lot of the big rumor that's going around is that his name is really John Diggle Stewart, because John Stewart was a big military man. He was in the military, he was trained, and he was just a badass soldier. And when he became the Green Lantern, he often used sniper rifles, more military-based weapons, and even called forth warriors to fight with him that were soldiers. Now, I would love to see John Stewart be the Green Lantern, because he is actually the main Justice League Green Lantern. A lot of people that grew up watching the Justice League animated show always had John Stewart as their Green Lantern. But David Ramsey, I think, would be an amazing character. And they've already mentioned that in the next season of Arrow, David Ramsey will be taking up a mantle, will be wearing a mask. So a lot of people are leaning towards Green Lantern, and I would love to see that happen. That would be freaking awesome. I would love to see David Ramsey take on the Green Lantern mantle, because John Stewart is an awesome Green Lantern as well. Arguably, he is not as popular as Kyle Rayner or even Hal Jordan. But he would still be a great character to see come to life, and we already basically have a laid out ground story we can throw his character right on top of. That way we wouldn't have to reestablish his character from zero. Now that's not it, guys. We still have a couple other Green Lanterns that were Earthbound. So we did have Guy Gardner, which was another one, who later actually becomes a Red Lantern. And who actually becomes one of the greatest Red Lanterns to ever wear a red ring. Now the Red Lanterns are the Lanterns of Rage, whereas Green is the Lantern of Will. Now Guy Gardner would just be a cool character to see him start off as a Green Lantern or maybe get established in this universe as a Green Lantern. Then bring in the Red Lanterns later on in the series, maybe once they get their own show, and then boom, have them become the enemy for a while. I mean, there is limitless amount of stories that you can pull from to make these characters come to life. Now also, guys, with the season finale of The Flash, we had that big wormhole open when Barry broke through the Speed Force. Now, a lot of people are saying that a lot of other characters and villains from other storylines are going to come through the Speed Force. We got the Easter egg with Jay Garrick's helmet flying through. Maybe we could even get Alan Scott, who actually was the original Green Lantern, but in the newer continuity has been placed in Earth 2, where Jay Garrick is actually from. Now, if we go the new 52 version of Alan Scott, he is much more of a badass. If we go the classic Golden Age version of him, all you need is a stick to stop him, because wood is the only thing that stops his ring, which I doubt that's the way they're going to go. They're probably going to go more towards the new 52 style Alan Scott, if they bring him into the show. But guys, my point being that why can't we even have all of the Green Lanterns show up? All of them are amazing characters in their own rights, and they would all make great additions to this team. A lot of people argue the fact that the Green Lanterns, if you do bring any one of them in, that the budget will not be able to handle it. As we all saw, the Green Lantern movie, The Clusterfuck, but it was a ton of CGI. It was a shitty movie, but a ton of CGI. Now, to be honest, you're going to need a lot of CGI, and a lot of budget would have to go to that to bring Green Lantern into a TV universe. And a lot of shows aren't budgeted for that kind of special effects. That's why a lot of people are veering away, saying that we're probably not going to get a Green Lantern, but I would still love to do it, even if it was only every once in a while he comes in cameos. Now, guys, I want to know what you guys think about all this. Would you like to see a Green Lantern come into the Arrowverse? And if you had to choose one, which one would it be? And what do you think about all of them showing up over time? Let me know what you guys think about all of this, and let me know in the comments section down below. Make sure you guys hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind, and subscribe to my channel to keep up on all the nerd news, updates, and reviews I put up every single day, guys. I'm Andrew. You have been watching Nerdsmerized. Peace out.